too, all right? Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Now look, let me get these love yous out. If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you put your mind to. You understand me? Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do, because they don't know you like that. All right? Now, I do want to give you a brief disclaimer. I do want to say, I only want you to take what resonates and I want you to leave the rest behind. Don't try to fit certain scenarios for you. Don't try to make a confirmation for you if it hasn't connected to you, all right? Just know you won't get it through me. You won't get it through other people, all right? Also, this about the time you probably want to hit that volume. Y'all already know my voice be on DMX. There is no whispering, all right? So just know that. Now, look. We about to get started, right? Now, let me say this. A lot of people often feel a certain type of way, right? Certain people view you and they tend to judge you. Some people watch you as they plot on you, so on and so forth. But we about to bring some clarity into it, all right? So, let's talk. There's certain people that see you, right? And they judge you without knowing you. Now, again, some of these individuals may have known you, but they ain't know you. Because when you knew them, you ain't even know you like that. You understand me? So therefore, I want you to realize that you take what other people say pertaining to you with a grain of salt. And I'm going to explain, right? I can give you an example. Certain individuals tend to look at me, right? And they hear me talk. See, I be talking about God, but I be cussing too. So certain individuals start to become certain type of judgmental, but let's talk about it, right? Certain individuals usually look at me, right? And they hear how I talk, right? They see how I go hard about God, but again, how it comes out, they may not agree with. Certain people don't like the fact that I curse, but they be cursing other people with the shit that they say. Now let's talk about it, right? Individuals tend to look at you when they are often judgmental. They don't usually see themselves doing the same thing that they accuse you of doing, and we going to talk about it, right? For instance, again, I'm going to go with this demonstration, and it's going to make sense in a moment. Certain individuals, right, they are quick to comment, tell me, how you talk about God and you cursing. How you preaching about God, but you speaking like that. Now, what they don't understand is I'm a prophetess, baby. I'm a prophet, right? We ain't signed up for no specific religion. We are spiritual. We understand that my God may be your Allah, your higher power, your Jah, so on and so forth. See, we ain't here to get into so many specifics, right? As prophets and prophetess, as chosen ones, what you chose and for is for you to speak when God tells you to. See, so many times individuals that often say, right, come as you are. Certain Christians, right, certain religious communities, they so quick to say come as you are, but when you come and show up, they gonna say some shit. There's certain individuals that say if you cursing, that's not what God wants you to do, right? And what they tend to do is reference the Bible. Now, we going to talk. I always say I'm a spiritual person. So certain bits and pieces of the Bible, you understand? You have to realize that that's based upon other people's perceptions. Certain individuals that God chose to speak to, and they had to relay those stories, those messages to you. Now, let's talk. There's a scripture, right? It says, let nothing foul or dirty come out your mouth. Say only what helps. Each word a gift. Individuals will say you ungodly because you talk a certain type of way. Individuals will say you ungodly because you carry yourself a certain type of way. See, you chose to come back as a chosen one, right? So that means you already made it to where you needed to go to, and God chose you to come back and lead other people. See, you're going to have to realize something. Certain individuals will see things their way. Now, with that scripture, right, we're going to use their own shit against them, right? So it says, let nothing foul or dirty come out your mouth. Say only what helps. Each word is a gift. So because you added some curse words behind it, they feel like that shit ain't going to hit. See, you going to have to break that down, right? Each word that you say is a gift. The same way as a lie is a form of black magic. Because what is a lie but words with intentions behind it? So again, you lying on other individuals. You lying like you happy. You lying like you really doing the things that you telling other people that you doing. You lying like you happy about the things that you pursue. And that's no differently than certain people using curse words. Now we gonna talk. See, they let that cursing mess with their head. See, cursing is equivalent to people trying to put certain curses on you. So when you repeating certain songs, certain shit, what you speak is what you seek, and that's what your ass gonna get. See, they don't comment when it comes to cursing, how they been cursing they lineages, how they been cursing they bloodlines. See, they worry about my curse words, right? But they saying foul shit to their children. See, you gotta realize, what does it say? Let nothing foul or dirty come out of your mouth. Say only what helps. Each word a gift. So with that being said, these are the individuals that are so judgmental because of how you talk, how you walk, but at the same time, they not even realizing that you more divine than them, that they doing certain shit that they are not acknowledging. See, it says don't let nothing foul come out of your mouth. But when they telling they children not to pursue certain things that they wanted to do, when they was downplaying their daughter, when they was abandoning their son, when they was talking down about themselves, that's the same shit. So therefore, we not going to shy away from it. You understand me? It's power in the tongue. And what does it say? Say only what helps. Each word a gift. So if you upset that certain shit that I'm saying that you feel like it's not going to stick, when really somebody's speaking love, light, and abundance into you, but you get too caught up on who's delivering it for you, that's where you fuck up. See, these individuals who are very judgmental, right? These are the same individuals that missed that boat last time. And what do I mean by that? See, you're going to have to realize that God chose certain individuals as chosen ones. That means they are willing to stand by themselves when nobody else surrounds them. God chooses certain chosen ones. That means they going to speak that shit no matter who is against it. See, they going to hear what God says. See, you're going to have to realize that these individuals who are judging you are the same individuals, again, who missed that boat last time. See, when you try to warn them, God came to you. God was like, listen, I need you to go warn these people. God told him about certain floods that was going to come, certain destruction too. And you went to warn these people, but those people shunned you. See, they didn't want to listen because they didn't like the fact that God spoke through you. See, they didn't like the fact that God trusted you with certain shit that he told them to do. See, when you speak that shit, it triggers them. Why? Because this is some shit that God already tried to communicate to them, and they try to run from it. See, certain individuals, you're going to have to realize, get triggered by you. They get triggered by your light because it illuminates their darkness. You're going to have to realize that they get triggered by your confidence because it triggers the insecurities within them. You're going to have to realize that these individuals get triggered by you. So the same message that God sent through you to communicate with these people, he been trying to speak to them, but they try to run from it. See, one thing about it is God's going to always catch up to you. You understand me? So you could try to run from reality. You could try to run from consequences. You could try to run from your karma. But one thing's guaranteed, it's going to catch up to you. You understand me? So you're going to have to realize that these individuals, when you speak that shit, when you authentically you, that shit triggers something within them because that's some shit that God been telling them to do. That's some shit that God been illuminating to them. But again, they didn't want to hear it. So what did God do? Looky, he presented you. And you still going to talk that shit, relay that message. You understand me? Moves is still going to be made. See, I want you to realize something, right? Certain individuals feel like they higher than you. Certain individuals feel like they have ownership over you. Certain individuals feel like they can have control on how you carry you whole time. They don't even have control over them. So don't mind these people. Chosen ones, your job is not to pursue these people to trust you, because God chose you to lead these people to a place that you already made it to. Fuck that. You're not about to hold up the line for somebody else who don't want to win. Certain individuals that's going to jeopardize other lineages because they don't want to go within. That shit has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them people. You speak your shit and you keep it moving. You understand me? They so judgmental, but again, you had to realize that everything is not what it appears to be. So when they hear certain scriptures, see certain stories, they not applying it correctly. See, I told you a story yesterday, right? A certain scripture, right? Where they talked about how they nailed Jesus to the cross. How certain people were throwing stones, throwing shade, had some evil ways just based upon the fact that Jesus was able to provide a way. See, I want you to realize that Jesus symbolizes you. See, you the son or daughter of God too, right? So therefore, certain things move through you. Certain insight is provided to you that other people don't have the opportunity to see. See, some of these individuals are going to be mad that they don't have what God gave you. Other people are going to trust what God tells you because they seen that God led you through what you went through to help them grow through what they're going through. So therefore, you don't have to plead your case. Individuals who are supposed to divinely align with you will. You don't ever have to chase. You understand me? You are chosen, so simply what you do is choose. You choose the path that you see that other people are going to follow through with you. So therefore, you just listen to what God tells you to do. You continue to move authentically you, because again, these motherfuckers who's judging you are the same individuals that missed that ship last time. These are the same individuals that was talking shit on Noah until that water came, right? They called him crazy, called him chaotic. Laughed and made it a joke. See, they was talking shit when he said certain water was going to come. They was confident that they was going to float. See, these individuals thought because they could swim, that they could survive that water that was coming the whole time. They didn't even know. This was some shit they wasn't used to. See, they was so used to swimming in certain pools, but the pool is nothing compared to that ocean, those waves. And if you had the ability to float for a few days, you still gotta wonder what's under that water that's gonna grab you and snatch you. See, that's equivalent to certain people that feel like because they in a church or they have a certain title that they above you. See, they thought that they could swim because they could pray. Whole time, these are some waters that they not familiar with. See, God showed you certain shit that other people was not equipped with. So therefore, again, you be authentically you. Don't listen to these people. They know no better. These are the same individuals making the same mistakes as last time. See, in the previous lifetime, you came, you was telling people to change their ways. You told them about some water that was going to come again. They was confident that they could swim. Now those waters came and they slowly going in. See, you're going to have to realize something, chosen ones. You're not for everybody to get. See, before we even could speak words, we communicated telepathic, right? So I want you to realize that there once was a group of chosen individuals. The whole world was good in a sense. And a chosen one chose to help somebody else, right? Somebody from the dark in a sense. See, you're going to have to realize, chosen ones, the reason why we coming back is for a comeback. So you're going to have to come correct. See, you can't fuck up like you did last time, chosen ones. See, you was providing insight to the dark. You was telling them certain moves that they needed to make. Whole time, they wasn't truly going to play that part. You was trying to train them for certain positions that they wasn't properly prepared for. You was trying to select them when God didn't choose them. He chose you, so fuck those people. You was out here overextending yourself to others. Again, helping individuals who's hurting other people. Investing in some fuckery in a sense. Putting other people on a pedestal instead of truly putting yourself and going within. See, this is a test for you too, chosen ones. Excuse me. Chosen ones, you're going to have to realize just because you have good intentions, you could have good intentions for the wrong motherfucker. It doesn't matter that you helping. If you helping somebody who's hurting other people, then you part of the problem too. So that's why you get your hand slapped, because you should have listened to what God told you to do. See, you're going to have to make sure you stay on your shit, chosen ones. Not everybody is supposed to get where you coming from. You have to be okay with not everybody willing to join you. See, some shit is just sent for you to speak in a hidden message, in a sense. The person who's supposed to get it is going to be able to grasp it. The individuals who's not supposed to get it, it's not going to hit. You understand me? See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, we once had power over all of this. Now we still do, but a lot of people forgot their position. See, chosen ones, when you was chosen to come back, God told you that there was one requirement. You had to remember who you are. You had to know who you are at all times. See, you have to know who you are so that they can't tell you somebody that you ain't. You understand me? You have to know who you are. You have to stand solid on that shit. You have to stand solid no matter if other people are surrounding you or not. You have to be willing to, again, do what God told you, no matter if you're going to go through what you go through by yourself or not. You get a test, chosen ones. See, let's talk, right? There once was a point in time, right, where there was a divine group of people. They ruled the world. See, these divine chosen individuals, again, could communicate without having to communicate. They could speak to each other without they mouth having to move, right? They seen certain shit that God showed them to do, right? They had certain insight that other people didn't have. How you doing, love? I want you to realize something, chosen ones. There came a point in time where the devil came disguised. See, you're going to have to realize that when God... Sorry. You're going to have to realize something, chosen ones. When God shunned the devil to the earth, right? When God shunned the devil to the earth, right? God was like, listen, I already equipped my people with the pieces that they needed to have. See, as long as they go within that shit that you try to persuade them to do, they not going to listen to. That shit's not going to last. See, God gave the devil its playground in a sense, which is earth, right? But he gave it to him for a certain period of time. And I can tell you now that shit is up. See, God wasn't studying it because he knew if you went within, you would see through that shit that the devil tried to show you. See, it's just like, again, I always say it's just like checkers of chess. You have to realize that the object of the game is that there's two different sides, the light and the dark. With that objective, the objective is to have more pieces on one side than the other side. So therefore, the devil tries to disguise certain people at everything that you pray for. The devil tries to send people dressed up so you can put them on certain pedestals before the people who's supposed to be on it. See, you're going to have to be able to see through that shit that they showing you. Because again, your feelings is your gift. Your intuition is your personal gadget. So therefore, as long as you go within and you feel certain feelings, nobody can trick you. You understand me? I want you to realize this, chosen ones. Nobody can trick you because everything that God is telling you is within you. So if you actually take the time in line with yourself, you're going to know what voices of God and what's other people trying to persuade you. See, I want you to realize something, that there's one thing that the devil can't fake, and that's feelings. See, the devil don't feel shit. Why you think certain people that you pled with to love you, honor you, respect you, stop hurting you, so on and so forth, why these people still fucked around and neglected you when you told them everything that you previously went through? That shit didn't stick because they didn't care. They didn't have no feelings. The devil can't feel shit. So as soon as people try to persuade you to stop feeling certain shit too, they try to get you to not feel feelings because they want to blend in with certain people. That's how you know. You understand me? I want you to realize this. They're going to persuade you to not use your feelings because if you don't feel shit, you're not going to know who is who. The devil don't got no feelings. The devil don't got no soul. So these individuals who sold they soul too, they can't feel shit while you feel like they keep trying you. You're going to have to realize this. Now, chosen ones, everything is an illusion, right? Don't have you caught up in some confusion, right? Because you think that certain things is happening against you when it's really happening for you, and we going to talk about it, chosen ones. See, again, it's all an illusion. These people try to project their insecurities on you. They try to lead you and get to deter you from you. So they try to talk down upon you. They try to have you doubt you. They try to steal your confidence from you, because that's the only thing that they have outside. You better know who you are inside. You better have your confidence and know that you are exactly who you are supposed to be. Don't allow these people to persuade you to give up you, because again, they can't affect you. They can't end you. They can just persuade you to stop or persuade you to work against you. So again, they talk this shit, and then all of a sudden they try to have you absorb and talk the same way about you as they do. So you may have had a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a lover, so on and so forth. They try to break your ass down. They try to persuade you that you nothing without them. They try to persuade you that you not shit, that you can't stand on your own. Whole time you the reason why they asses is even standing up. You understand me? You better get that shit together. You better get that shit together. You're going to have to realize that what makes you, you, is the fact that you a lover, that you are a seer, that you are a believer, that you a beer. See, them individuals are going to try to deter you from being who God told you to be. They're going to try to persuade you that again, to move how they move in, fuck those people, chosen ones. You understand me? I don't care in what shape or form they come. Because you're going to have to realize that certain family members is karmics too. And when God presented you, he presented them an opportunity to right those wrongs that they did against you and other people in previous lifetimes. But a lot of them don't see. A lot of them try the same shit, whole time not even realizing that they already been defeated. See, the war's already won, chosen ones. They try to give you an illusion. They try to send you some confusion. They try to tell you that you still battling when the shit's already done. See, it's almost like a psyche, right? You see certain science projects where they got little ants or little insects and they draw a circle around them. And what do those ants do? They move around that circle feeling like they can't move. Or think about how a fly, it sees a window and you can open the door, but for some reason that shit just keeps hitting into the same thing. It's an illusion. You feeling like you stuck and you not. You feeling like there's no other way out, and that's not true. You feeling like you have to stay with those people, feeling like they doing for you when really everything that they have came from you. You spoke that shit onto them. You understand me? It's an illusion, chosen ones. You already won. You already successful. This money shit don't matter. They try to put money in front of you to deter you from realizing that the money is within you. This money shit don't matter. This material shit don't matter. You understand me? That money shit comes and goes. But something that remains the same is your soul. You have to realize that your soul is your currency, chosen ones. You understand me? Your soul is your currency. So you're going to have to realize that again, when you put too much power and some profit instead of your purpose, you're going to see some shit. God's not playing with you. What you look like. So you telling me that God already gave you all the gadgets within you. He already gave you everything you need. He already told you where you're going to. He already showed you what you need to do. But you're going to sit there and wait and rely on other people? Man, fuck that. You understand me? I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You already won. You got everything that you need, but you allowing somebody to persuade you that it's based upon what you see. So that's equivalent to people telling you not to believe in God because you don't see God. So you don't believe in yourself because you don't see money. You don't believe in yourself because you don't see profit. You don't believe in yourself because you don't see this whole time your ass been prospering. You don't see the small successes that you are doing that are causing a major shift to your world. You don't give yourself credit for the fact that you talking about you not where you supposed to be at. You know where you headed. There was a point in time where you didn't even know you. There was a point in time where you didn't even like you. There was a point in time where you didn't know what the hell you were supposed to do. But now you do, so give your ass credit. Why you listening to these people? They don't know where you came from. You light years ahead of them anyway. You understand me? You better know who you are. Your biggest test was to remember who you are and stand by it. God wants to see, are you going to stand solid? Are you going to stand in your power no matter who tries to persuade you to step down from it? There was a point in time where you wanted to end your life. There was a point in time where your ass wasn't sleeping at night. There was a point in time where, again, you didn't see certain shit that you see and now. There was a time where you was praying for somebody who was praying on you. There was a time where your ass was confused. That's no longer you. You better give your ass credit, chosen ones. You got to realize that your mind is your manifester. So if you got some so-so shit in your noggin, some so-so shit is what you going to see. You better clear that shit out. You over here hoarding shit in your mind, in your body. You allowing, so you got your inner child locked in a room with all this hoarding shit around you. And when I say hoarding, because you hoarding previous past relationships you was in that hurt you. You hoarding people who neglected you, people who abandoned you. So now you got no room to even move in that room. You doing the same thing to you that these people did to you. You better shake that shit off, clear that shit out. You understand me? You are not a chaser. You choose. You better get that shit right. You're going to have to realize that you feeling like you got no room. You feeling like your shit's all cloudy. You feeling like your shit's all cluttered. It's because you got your inner child stuck in that same room, restricted and locked away in that same room that as other people did to you. You out here had them having shit knocked down, hurting them. Having certain things that ain't even serving them. You need to clear that room out. Don't sit there and keep closing that shit up. Soon as you see something fall, you close it up. Soon as you take one thing out, you close it up. Now you clear that shit out. You understand me? This is your house. Your body is your house. Don't lock your inner child in no damn room. Don't sit there and put your inner child through the same things that those people did to you. Because you're going to have to go out and make new memories. Fuck those people. You had a fucked up childhood. What you gonna do? You better recreate it in a better way. You better make new memories for you. You had certain people talk to you a certain type of way. Why are you believing it about you? Why are you allowing them to repeat it to you? You better protect yourself like those other people failed to do. You better remember who you are, chosen ones. You not no so-so shit. You understand me? Get that shit together. You got, man, what sense does that make? What sense does that make? You out here trying to, you out here, again, talking about what your mother did to you, how she talked to you, she ain't believing you, your father betrayed you, your partner belittled you, so on and so forth. You talking about everything that they did to you while you doing the same thing to you. You better get that shit together. Ain't no repeating, ain't no replaying. You better get that shit out of there. You understand me? I'm not trying to hear that shit, chosen ones. You beautiful. You handsome. You a lover. You understand me? You a nurturer. You are a carer. You out here repeating certain shit the same as those people who did it against you. And you don't even realize how you doing those things to you. You talking about as a child, your parents may have. One of your parents could have neglected you, not been there for you. So now you staying with the partner that you connected to, no matter if they putting you through the same shit as those previous partners did to your parents too. You out here holding on to the wrong shit. You sitting there afraid to walk away from this partner because when your parent did, they stopped caring for you. Whole time you got to realize that you're not the same as those people. You don't got to stay in some so-so shit just to make sure that you play in the position that you're supposed to play, that you can be outside of the home but still play that position for your child every day. Don't let these people tell you what you can and cannot do. Don't allow these people to mislead you. Don't allow yourself to repeat the same cycle as your family, but you just doing it differently. Stop. You understand me? You feeling like, again, because you don't got the same intentions as them, they may not have had the same intentions for you, but they did the same shit that those people did to them, to you. So therefore, you got to break the cycle. Something that remains the same. When you look, you talk about you've been hurt all your life. You've been neglected all your life. You've been abandoned all your life. So that means that's been happening with multiple people that you cross paths with. So one thing that remains the same, those people change, but you are always you. So that means that cycle is connected to you. So that means that's either some shit that you always willing to accept or that's some shit that you doing. Either way, shake that shit off. You understand me? Cut it off. Cut it off. Don't worry about it. You understand me? Don't worry about it. See, if you still keeping up, then you keeping up. Simply as that. You understand me? You got to remember who you are, chosen one. Certain shit is an illusion. Certain shit is simply confusion. You got to know who you are so they can't tell you that you somebody that you ain't, chosen ones. Simply. See, either God speaking to you or God speaking about you. One of the two. So either this message is for you, to help you, to serve as confirmation for you, or this message is about you, and that's some shit that you need to address. Get that shit together. You understand me? Because no matter what, you're going to get your confirmation whether or not you want it or not. Simply as that. Chosen ones, you're going to have to remember who you are, chosen ones. You are the line leader. You are the individual that volunteered your services. You are the individual that God put a personal piece of light in you. So therefore, you the line leader. That means other people, you're going to get them through that dark path that they on as long as they align with you. See, chosen ones, you didn't sacrifice yourself for too long. See, we going to talk about it, chosen ones. See, while you was out here sacrificing certain shit that God ain't even want you to do, see, I want you to realize that again, chosen ones, you chosen because you already made it to where other people are trying to get to, right? So you volunteered your services. So therefore, you come back and help other people, right? That's why at times you don't even feel like certain people are related to you. You feel like the black sheep of your family, so on and so forth. It's because you don't have the same lineage as these people. You are not the same as these individuals. You volunteered your services to help them break from certain curses and cycles that they connected to. You're not the same as these people. You understand me? So I want you to realize you volunteered your services to come back, to help them. You have to realize something, chosen ones. You already been where they at. You already made it through. So again, you can't sit there and wait up your line waiting for other people to understand you when you got a whole lineage that's waiting for you. You got a whole lineage that's waiting to be redeemed by you. You got a whole lineage that trusted and selected you to be their representative. You better get that shit together. You understand me? You serve a higher purpose. You better than your circumstances. Again, you already been through what people are going through because you go through to help other people grow through. So get your shit together, chosen ones. You understand me? Get it together. You volunteered your services. You came back to help them. But you're not going to stay stuck to them. You're not staying in no fuckery because God already, listen, when you chosen, that means you already went through what you needed to go through in order to learn from and learn certain shit, right? So the answers is always within you, chosen ones, right? The answers is always within you. So your intuition, your discernment, that shit is advanced vision for you. See, because you already made it to where God needed you to go to, that means that God provides you with a personal insight to let you know what other people intend for you before you go through it. You understand me? So as long as you listen to your intuition, you never missing, you never lacking, you never hurt, you never going to be able to be taken advantage of, because God tells you what these people intend for you before they even have an opportunity to think about it. You understand me? You better get that shit together. Know who you are, chosen ones. Know who you are, so they can't tell you that you somebody that you ain't. Know who you are, chosen ones. Be confident in who you are, chosen ones. You understand me? Don't you buckle or bend any type of way. Be who God told you to be. See, you allowing other people to persuade you to change certain things about you. They trying to train you into being a victim for them when you a survivor, so all you had to do was go within. You already got ancestors surrounding you. As soon as you give them the go ahead, you better get your shit together. You are not built the same. You understand me? You are chosen. So anybody that you choose to be connected to has certain chosen privileges as well. So you got to make sure that you're not protecting the individuals who's truly not trying to help. You got to make sure that you are extending your energy to individuals who's going to take that energy and help build themselves, other people too. You got to make sure that you're not providing certain energy to the wrong people. You got to make sure that you putting the correct people on that pedestal. You got to make sure that, again, as you placing them on that pedestal, you placing them beside you. Don't take yourself off of it. Remember who you are, chosen ones. Remember who you are. Certain people, what you say again, your light's going to illuminate their darkness. So they going to feel a certain type of way. When you say certain shit, it's going to trigger them. Certain people that can say they don't agree with you, what are they going to do but try to target you? They going to lash out about you. Why? Because that shit that you talking triggered something within them. You did what God told you to do, see? They going to either be triggered to the good side, or they going to be triggered to try to turn up, and God's going to take their ass out with a smooth ride, see? Don't try to explain yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. If they don't understand what you speaking, it's not for them. You understand me? If they don't understand and love everything about you, you not for them. If you truly being who you supposed to be and they don't align with that, don't force it. You understand me? Because you just volunteering yourself for more work. God's like, what's the hold up? What you doing? You out here trying to scrape up some shit that God already provide. We're going to talk, chosen ones, and I'm going to get off of here, right? Chosen ones. So God is the source, right? God is God. We are all God. Well, we ain't all. Let me switch that. Some of us are gods and goddesses, but we not the God. We a god, a goddess, but we not the God. But we are a reflection of the God. And God provided us with a piece of him in us. So we are, again, God's personal generators. So therefore, chosen ones, you are the individuals that God chose to represent him. So in his absence, people can come to you and get that message still. Individuals can come to you and get some blessings still. Individuals can come to you and get guided to what they are lacking still. You are God's personal generator. So what you speak is what other individuals see. So make sure that you're speaking on individuals who are being who God told them to be. You understand me? Because you could be providing power to the wrong motherfuckers. You lighting their room up, and they out here planning destruction. They planning chaos. They planning conflict. You understand me? So you got to make sure that you providing the right power to the right shit. You God's personal generator. You his personal representative. He chose you to make certain calls on certain people. He chose you to make certain calls on certain situations. That's why when people cross you, cross a chosen one, that's why they see their demise. Because God chose you to be the manager in a sense. God chose you to make those calls where you see fit. So you make sure that you're making the right calls, chosen ones. Because again, the certain moves that you make matter. You're not the same as them. I always say this is equivalent to when you were a little kid and you might have been built differently, right? You could have been bigger than the other little kids, same age, different body. So you try to play, rough fight, they try to do too. But your parents always correcting you, talking about you too big for that, you not the same. You may have taken that personal, felt a certain type of way, but really what they was saying is you got more power than those motherfuckers that are trying to play with you. So you not supposed to be out here rubbing elbows with those people, because if you bump too hard, they become broken. Other people are going to know this. See, chosen ones, you like that kid, right? Who was built differently. Because your soul sits differently than others, right? So you that bigger kid, right? Who's built different. Again, you feeling like you like everybody else. So you playing, trying to do the same thing as them. You trying to do this, you trying to do that. And you keep getting corrected. So that's equivalent to God keep correcting you. Certain people walking away from you. Certain circumstances happening for you. Based upon how you carrying you, right? So you may take it personal and feel ugly. You may feel like insecure about your weight. Whole time you got to see through that shit that they didn't say. See, they didn't tell you how great you was because that would have made other people feel a certain type of way. God didn't always tell other people that you built differently than them. God try to communicate that shit to you within. So you was out here taking certain things personally when things was happening for you because you favored. You built differently. Why you think God makes sure certain people talk shit to you, he has you not even react? Why you think, chosen ones, your biggest test is not to react? Because you not built the same as them. See, they could push you, they didn't nudge you, but if you push them, you're going to break them. So God keeps you out and away from those people. Why you think that, again, God be like, listen, you don't even say shit. Because if you speak on some shit, that's some shit that you truly see on a soul level, and that's going to break those people down internally. You understand me? Why you think certain situations where, again, you feel a certain type of way, whole time you not even realizing that you can't play because the power that your ass possess. You better know it. Don't sit there and feel a certain type of way. You can't play with these people because you're not built the same. You understand me? They so quick to talk shit and you had to learn to bite your tongue at times. Now listen, God ain't telling you to be a pushover. God ain't telling you to not speak up. He telling you to stay silent till he tell you to speak. Because when he finally allows you to speak, it's based upon the fact that he already showed some shit. You understand me? So you ain't got to speak on what those people are saying. God's going to show them. You understand me? So your biggest test, chosen ones, is to be patient, because you got to realize that you're not on the same timing as these people. You already made it to where you needed to go to. You just came back, double back to help other people go to where you already made it to, all right? So you in a different line as them. Don't worry about seeing other people's name get called before you, because you don't know what they getting called up for. Certain people, you felt like they left you out whole time. Yeah, they left you out of that karma and consequences that's coming to them. God didn't have your name get called for a reason, chosen ones. Because when he calls you up, it's because you getting handed your rewards. You getting called up for your abundance, for your blessings, for those badge of honors. You understand me? They getting called up for the karma. They getting called up to address the mess that they did in front of the class. They getting put on that loud mic. You understand me? You is not the same. Don't take shit personal. Know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You can see somebody doing financially better than you in a sense and feel like they are more successful than you. Whole time, you don't even realize that you did what God told you to do. That success that you see was based upon those people scamming other people. So that success may have been for a few seasons, but it's not going to stay there. You understand me? Whereas all you have to do is one thing. Get to know you. Because knowing you is going to be getting you familiar with God. When you know God. You understand me? So your test is to put your pride to the side. Not let people change you. You change the people that you provide that shit to. Don't let them change you. You change those people that you providing it to. So if you are showing love, and those people aren't appreciating it, you don't turn into a hater. You stop giving all that love to those individuals who don't want it, and you give it to somebody else who's praying to cross paths with you. Get that shit together. Y'all is not the same. When you stop thinking so minimum, when you stop thinking so small of yourself and realize that you truly got some power, that you truly is not the same, that you truly are hidden because other people would feel a certain type of way, you better get that shit together. You was hidden, not looked over. And those people who call themselves looking over you, they looked over their blessings and abundance too, because they was praying for that shit and God provided them you. And what did they do? Take advantage of it. So that shit got removed. You understand me? You don't tell them who you are. You be too busy being it. Because they see the shit. You understand me? You think they ain't watching you? You think they initially was... Let's talk, right? Initially, people try to befriend you to betray you. And when they betrayed you, they thought that they could beat you. And when they seen that they couldn't beat you, they try to become you. And when they seen they couldn't become you and that they fucked around and blew a fuse trying to be you, what are they going to try to do but come back and learn from you? They try to see why that shit that they was sending didn't stick. They try to see why you continue to get certain gifts. They try to see why you favored, why they fucked themselves out of that shit. You understand me? They watching you. These are the same people who talk shit about you, but why are they watching you? Because they learning from you. You're not going to watch something that brings you pain. You're not going to watch something that makes you feel a certain type of way. You're not going to watch some shit that, again, is lies and deceit. You're going to watch some shit that's because that's what they strive to be. You getting watched for different reasons, chosen ones. Let them watch. Because if they was mad, then they going to be madder now. And they only going to continue to get mad. Because you're going to continue to grow. And that shit's going to continue to show. You understand me? Man, listen, chosen ones. They going to persuade you to not be you. And they going to try to become you. That's how it go. They going to try to persuade you not to do some shit so they can do the shit and try to act like it came from them. Fuck them people. We ain't worried about you. Dingy ass light. Dingy ass souls. We ain't worried about you. Light flicking on and off. We not worried about you. Your shit got a shortage. They shit got a shortage because they out here was provided an opportunity to be light, but they keep dibbling and dabbling in the dark shit. So they shit got a shortage. They mad because your shit stands solid. We is not the same. You understand me? We is not the same. They out here standing underneath your light, acting like it's coming from them. Whole time you illuminating them. Soon as you move your shit, they go back into the darkness, and that's on that. You understand me? We not worried about these dingy ass souls. Souls on stink. Fuck out of here. They gonna go wherever the wind blows. Not you though. You solid. Your shit got some structure. You know who you are. You not like your mother, your sister, your brother. You can stand by yourself. You're not going to listen to nobody else. You're going to listen to what God tells you to. And when he tells you to move, you move just like that. Get that shit together. Chosen ones, you better than that. Chosen ones, don't try to persuade these people to choose you. Because if they not choosing you, that means God hid you from these people for a reason. If they would have chose you, you would have chose to give them protection from you. And these people are not getting spared because the shit that they sent to you and other people ain't no sparing these motherfuckers. They already been defeated and they about to see it. They already been slaughtered in that 5D. But that 3D catching up is about to be in front of you. See, God made sure you kept your hands clean. See, you praying for yourself. You protecting your energy. You finding confidence within yourself. When you stop paying attention to what other people intend for you, say about you, plot on you, so on and so forth, you see certain shit move on behalf of you. Stop looking back at what they did to you because you keep doing it to yourself every time you relive that memory about these people. Fuck them. They don't exist no more. They are a figment of your imagination. You're going to realize that certain people that you used to be connected to, you're not even going to be able to imagine or put together their mind, they faces. You're not going to be able to see them anymore. You're not going to be able to even recollect the memory about these people anymore. God's clearing all that shit out. So you may feel fuzzy when it comes to certain family or friends or past situations. That's because God's not going to have you replay it or repeat it. He's removing that shit from you. He's clearing that room out to make room for some shit that's going to benefit you. So you're no longer surrounded by all these fucked up memories, hurt, and neglect. Now God's surrounding you with love, light, abundance, and respect. You then leveled up. You leveled up, chosen ones. You was not the same. Just know, your biggest test is for you to walk away from those people. Your biggest test is to put your purpose over profit. Your biggest test is to be patient because you got to realize the devil will try to rush you so you will miss out on what God has for you. Because the devil don't want to answer no questions. The devil ain't got no answers to those questions that you seeking. So why do you feel like when you go to certain people and you ask them certain shit, that shit triggers something within? They get all mad, irate, all crazy, want to fight, can't communicate right. Why you think that is? Because the devil just wants you to move fast. The devil don't want you to really be patient and pay attention to people's patterns from your past. The devil don't want you putting two and two together. The devil don't want you asking questions. Think of it like that story when they say the big bad wolf. How Little Red Riding Hood was going through the woods. To grandmother's house we go, right? And what did they do? When they got there, she seen a wolf in the bed. She knew some shit wasn't right, but she asked certain questions instead. What's up with your teeth? What's up with how big you are? Why you so hairy? Why you look like this? Why you do that? The devil try to keep his composure. The devil is compared to that wolf in a sense. Those wolves in sheep's clothing. You asking certain questions. They try to keep up. But when you ask for clarity, they can't provide you with that. So that's how you know to stay away from them. You understand me? That's equivalent to these people trying to show you some shit. They show you that belt. They show you that same ass, little stale ass wad of cash. They try to show you this, show you that. Whole time you got to see through that shit that they show you and ask like, hey, yo, if you really are chosen, right? If you really successful, why you had to scam to get that shit? If you really a light, why you give up your morals for monetary gain? If you really this, why you did that? When you start asking certain questions, you're going to see these motherfuckers start to collapse and snap. They not going to be able to come up with those answers that you asking. That's why they try to deter you. They try to distract you so you don't ask them questions on what they lacking. You better ask. Why you think when you younger, what do they try to do? As soon as you ask 1,000,001 questions, certain people try to deter you, try to tell you, you talk too much. You ask so much. Nah, them motherfuckers don't ask enough. They listen to what everybody tells them to do. They listen. Anybody tells them to mold them into certain shit that's going to benefit them. That's who they turn into. Nah, you not like that. You ask questions. God be like, listen, ask them why. Ask Shorty why. Ask Shorty why she moved the way she moved. Ask Shorty how she got that money. Ask Shorty why she gives up that. No. If you got to realize that these people put their morals to the side for monetary gain, they do the same shit to you. If they did that to other people, they'll do the same shit to you. You understand me? But what they going to try to do is use your energy to escape that karma that they going to get for crossing other people, but not realizing that you not built the same as other people, that you are karma. They waiting for karma when you are that. So as soon as you call judgment on these individuals who are using you, abusing you, mistreating you, stealing from you, doing black magic on you, all you have to do is say, I call judgment on those people. And what happens? What happens? Certain shit around them starts to fall down. Certain shit around them really starts to fizzle out. Certain death and destruction surrounds them because you no longer protected them. Nah, you holding everybody accountable. See, when you protect other people who's out here causing problems, then you are part of the problem too. That's equivalent to how they say harvesting a fugitive. That's what you doing too. When you know these motherfuckers ain't moving right, but you allow them to continue to use your light, then you get karma and consequences too. It don't matter if you did the crime or not. You was around the motherfuckers who did. You seen some shit. See, had you spoke up, you could have spared a few souls too. But half the shit you feel like, oh, I'm scared to speak up because those people might target me. Whole time God's using you to have those people target you. Because soon as they aim at you, they don't realize that shit's reversing back to them and they then cause their own ending. You getting used. You are the weapon. Chosen ones, I gotta just say that flat out. You the weapon. You are the setup. You are the karma, chosen ones. You are the person who calls judgment because you doing what God tells you to do. So anybody who works against you is working against God too because you listening to God. So God takes that personal. God's using you because had God showed up, those people, if you knew that God was right before you, you would sit there and fake. Equivalent to certain students at school when they know their parents there watching, what they do? Doing their work so good, raising their hand, listening to the teacher, knowing damn well if the parents wasn't watching, they be up in that bitch dancing, all of that. Man, of course they gonna try to be on their best behavior when they feel like certain people's watching them. That's why God disguised himself within you. That's why he gave a piece of you, a piece of him within you. That means, that means he gave you the gift to call judgment on certain people. That means that again, he hid himself within you because he wanted to see what these motherfuckers was going to do. So as soon as they target you, he came up. He showed up. Looky. Oh, you thought you was doing what? Oh, you was acting up? Oh, all right, I got something for you. You getting used. You the setup. You the inside man or woman. You the undercover boss. You seeing how other people was carrying shit. And as soon as you call judgment on it, they getting all of that. From shit that they did before you, shit that they did to other people, other lifetimes that they did shit. Now man, listen. There's certain individuals who had an opportunity to do right. God chose them and provided a few light. And those individuals allowed the darkness to persuade them to volunteer that peace. They allow other people to have them volunteer that placement that God put them in. So they gave up their badge in a sense. Oh, why? So they had those people persuade them to step down from their power. Oh, why? They stepped out. Now, guess what? You done stepped up. Y'all is not the same. Those individuals will never be able to obtain the shit that they had or the things that they could have gained how they did what God told them to do. Instead, they tried to stop you. They didn't want to do the work, so they tried to deter you. You kept working. That shit that they did was worthless. And now they see. Don't let these people persuade you to step out your power. That money shit don't matter. Do you know how many people got money and they not happy? Because they thought that they could buy some shit. They could buy some true love. Let's talk, right, chosen ones? I want you to realize, chosen ones, when you get put in a position to get out, when you get in a position to make a way for other people, it's not always materialistically. It's morally, mentally, spiritually, energetically. You help provide things for other people. You're investing in a sense, right? So let's talk, chosen ones. You're going to have to realize something, right? Certain individuals, they benefit from you for you playing the positions that God asked you to do. So if you're not playing those positions, then that means that you're not making that move. You're not doing what God told you to do. That means that other people can't follow you. And if they follow you, they following you into some fuckery. See, chosen ones, you already had all the pieces that you need. You are already that. You understand me? Don't allow these people to persuade you that there's some shit that you lack. I want you to realize that, again, you got to see certain celebrities, right? Certain people who have lost their life based upon them still trying to do some old shit that they used to do. Let's talk, right? You had certain people that God will put in a position. You went through all this shit, but you kept pushing. Now God put you in a position to get out what you was going through. So if you was in a messed up relationship, that could come in the form of God having those people cheat on you, some shit coming to light about those people getting locked up, those people getting locked down, whatever the case may be, right? Now you're going to have to realize something, chosen ones. God put you in a position for you to win, right? Because you already won. He just pushing you to your award ceremony in a sense, right? But chosen ones, I want you to realize something, all right? These individuals that surround you, again, you already made it to where God told you to. So this is equivalent to certain celebrities making it out the hood, right? What do? Allow people who are stuck in the same place that they made it out of, persuade them that they need to still feel a part of something. So what do? They put themselves in some so-so situations, some fucked up positions, and it ends up costing in their life. Now we're going to talk about it. Why are you going to allow people to persuade you to still feel connected to something that you made it out of? Does that make sense? So you praying for success. You praying for happiness. You praying for abundance, love, light, and energy, right? And God placed you in a certain position. So he could have moved you out the hood. Certain individuals who are still there, there's certain people that are going to look at you, see that you made it to where you're going, and they're going to take a similar path to you because they seen that you did it and they can do it too. But there's other individuals who's going to try to persuade you that, again, that you need to still feel a part of those people. So they try to persuade you to come back to the hood. They try to persuade you to still stay around certain individuals who ain't doing shit, ain't trying to be shit, ain't going to become shit. They try to persuade you to still feel like you need to feel a part of shit. That's why, chosen ones, it's so important for you to know that sometimes God isolates you to elevate you. That you have to be okay with standing alone because you never standing alone. Your ancestors and God surrounds you. You have to be okay with not always 3D seeing other people. Because that shit is a facade. They're going to try to persuade you, come back to the hood. Oh, you got a new house. Oh, they think they better than me. They do this, they do that. Whole time, don't get tricked out of your position. They want you to come back into the dark. Instead, use your light to illuminate other darkness. Illuminate that way for other people. You ain't got to make them feel like you still a part of some shit because you're not a part of that shit. You made it out of that shit so other people can make it to where you made it to. You understand me? You don't need to prove to these people you still a part of it. Because if you still a part of it, you still a part of their problem. You still a part of that shit that's not going to prosper. You don't need to prove to these people. You obviously made it through. You went through certain shit. You don't need to prove to these people what you did, what you didn't do, why God trusted to put certain people in positions to. No. You don't got to prove your point to these people. You just have to be authentically you. That's it. Whoever's supposed to get it's going to get it. Whoever don't. But that's on them. Because you have to realize some people will want you to make you feel or want you to feel still a part of some shit. But had they been put in the position that you in, they wouldn't have even carried shit like you. they wouldn't have been doing the same things that they tried to persuade you to do. These are the same people who turn on their people that they around now. You think that they ain't going to turn? They turn on their people for a few dollars. You think they wouldn't turn on people if they had all the abundance that God has for you? Man, listen, they hated you when you ain't had shit. They about to be big mad now. They better stop watching. They was mad then, shit. They gonna be super mad now. Throw a cape on that motherfucker. Don't step down. Don't step down. Don't reach back. Don't look back. You be that so other people who's lacking could be at where you at because they seen that your ass made it. No. You are the example, chosen ones. You don't want? Fuck you look like? Trying to persuade these people that you ain't shit like them. The fuck? If they was mad then, oh, they super mad now. And you only gonna get mad, and you might as well listen. Them motherfuckers better jump on a movement. I'm trying to tell you, they better join that light, or they gonna get blinded by that shit. Ain't no more being dark. Ain't no more being devious. We illuminating all that shit. Ain't no room for that or place for them to go. We all turning our light on at the same time. Now those real monsters is being seen. And half these motherfuckers is going to be exposed online for that same audience that they did all that devious shit to gain, all that magic, all that manipulation, all that pain. Now they going to see that pedestal that they call themselves being on. Now it's your light that's going to illuminate their darkness, and people are going to see truly what's going on. Fuck them people. You heard me? Fuck them. They about to see. You don't got to speak on shit. You are too busy being it. Why you think that chosen ones you often don't see certain light is because you too busy being the light. God already lit you up. So as soon as those individuals try to speak on you, try to blow your flame, try to put your shit out, they don't know how science works, because when you blow a flame, that shit grows higher. See? That shit might have worked for a little match, a little spark. But your ass is a full bonfire. Them little blows ain't doing shit but making your shit grow higher. You is not the same. That's on them. They gonna see. But don't allow anybody to mentally manipulate you or mess with your peace. You be who you supposed to be, and who's supposed to be for you is going to align with you. Don't sit there and waste your time, chosen ones, trying to explain to people why they should select you, be with you. Nah, these are the same motherfuckers that when you tried to warn them before in previous lifetimes that flood was going to come, they called you crazy till them waves came. Now they see your ass moving away. They didn't join the movement fast enough. Now that shit's moving and they got left. That's on them. They should have passed that test. You did, though. You better know who you are, chosen ones, at all times. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You better not say nothing negative about you, because ain't nothing negative about you. If you got certain shit you got to work on the chosen ones. But you need to work on your confidence, feeling like conflicted because you got confidence, and your confidence triggers somebody else's insecurities. That's on them. Fuck them. They either join you or they watch you. Either way. But while they watching and they waiting, they going to be seeing what you speaking show up. All you got to do is be it, chosen ones. That's it. Speak up. You got to speak up to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, the auntie, that teacher. You understand me? That job title. You scared to speak up because you scared that they going to fire you. If they can fire you because you speak up the truth, then fuck those people. That's not something you supposed to be connected to. You are going to have to prove yourself, chosen ones. You going to have to prove yourself. And a lot of you proving yourself is showing that you're going to stand solid no matter who decides to stand with you. Because even when you standing by yourself, the people who's truly aligned with you going to walk up and they going to surround you. You had to know this. The people who try to persuade you, speak lower, talk down, stand down. These are the motherfuckers who God wants you to stand up to. Other people may have been scared, but you not scared. See, you something like Shorty off of Friday. How she say, all these other motherfuckers might be scared of you, but I'm not. How she say to Debo before he got his head knocked with that brick? See, a lot of the times you got to realize that you are equivalent to Shorty speaking up on Friday. How you got to speak that shit, and as soon as somebody try to come back with some shit, your ancestors a guy coming through with that brick knocking their asses down. You understand me? You just got to speak up. That's it. You got to be the one who shows other people, fuck what they try to make you scared of. You not scary. Fuck what they saying. That's not what you seeing. Fuck what they being. You believing. Man, listen. You got to be the first one. So you got to be that near. You got to be near to your family. You got to be near to your friends. You got to be near to that job. You got to be near to those opportunities and those positions. You got to be near. And you're going to see how other people going to slide about you. Because these are some motherfuckers you've been waiting to be able to enter that room. I'm trying to tell you. It's not the same. You feel like you by yourself. You not. Because not only up until this point, you had simply just you, God, and your ancestors too. I'm trying to tell you. Do you know who you about to be aligned with? These motherfuckers is not playing about you. As soon as somebody speaks your name up, they going to enter the room. As soon as somebody tries to say some shit to you, guess what they going to do? Man, listen. They don't want you to know how powerful you are. They don't want you to know that you the ancestor. They don't want you to know that a lot of you are the individuals that they've been reading about in certain scriptures. So just like they had some souls in those scriptures, there's some souls out here too. And they the same lineage of those motherfuckers that those books was talking about too. But here comes the knight in shining armor, the warrior who is truly you, the one who's going to vindicate all those ancestors before you, so they're not playing about you. All you had to do was stand up. All you had to do was speak up. That's it. All you had to do. God wants to see. If you talking about you rock with God, then you need to rock with God over anybody. Anybody. Your mother say this, but God say that, then guess what it is? Fuck you. Sorry, ma. Fuck you. God say this, but you say do that. Guess what it is? Fuck you. I don't trust you. God knows what to do because God made me and he put me on the path that I'm supposed to. So, nah. And if I ever get confused and don't know what God's telling me to do, what you do is go within, because what you feel is what you feel for real. You better know that shit. How you feeling is what you end up feeling yourself with. So make sure ain't no so-so shit. Know who you are, chosen ones. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. I don't care. They could talk all soft and shit to you. I'm not doing that shit. You know better. You better than that. You out here settling for that a motherfucker soul on stink. Motherfucker, you out here settling for a motherfucker who can't even wash their ass right. You think they soul sitting right? The fuck? These motherfuckers ain't even washing they ass right, chosen ones. And you out here running up under them. These motherfuckers soul on stink, so that wind that comes from there. Listen, I always say this. Just like you not going to hang around a funk. I don't even like the word hang around. Let me cut that shit out. The same people that you're not going to be around and chill with. You're not going to be shoulder to shoulder with a funky motherfucker. You're not going to be side to side with somebody who ain't washed their ass, so you smell that, right? So now when y'all walk through or walk past other people in the group, motherfuckers think that smell's coming from you too. Oh, no, stinky. That's equivalent to you too. Being connected to individuals whose souls on stink. So therefore that means certain karma that hits them. People think it's coming from you too. Thinking that you a part of that funky ass group. Oh no, funky, I washed my ass. They just running water. Ain't seen a rag of soap in weeks. They running water. That's equivalent to them praying, but they not applying what they speak. Funky ass. Oh no. Because when that wind blows back, they going to smell greatness from here. They going to smell that dove. They going to smell that soap. They going to smell something, but they ain't going to smell that shit that's on them because I ain't got no so stinky ass soul. You better than that. Just like you not going to, what? Fuck no. Just like I'm not going to be all up in your face and your face smelling like, what the fuck is that? Your breath smelling like, what the fuck is that? I'm not doing that either. I'm not doing it. So that means I got to get away from you. So I have to smell what's coming from you. That's what the fuck I'm going to do. So, chosen one, that's equivalent to you getting them so stinky ass souls from around you. Just out here dark and dingy. Pill. No, we not doing it. They don't even wash their ass right. You know that soul ain't sitting right. No. They ain't getting in all them crevices. That's equivalent to them not doing everything God told them to. Oh, it's a no for me. Stinky. I'm sorry. It's a no for me. Because if that spit from your shit hits my lip, we about to fight. So it's a no for me, Stinky. Got me out here gagging because you lacking some soap and water. No, I'm not doing it. And we ain't talking about people who ain't equipped with water to wash their ass. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who that water been working perfect all week. And you talking about because you ain't go nowhere, that you ain't got wipe nowhere, then you get your ass from around me. It's a no. That's equivalent to people who because they see good things happening to them, they still not praying. They still not thinking, oh no, I ain't doing it. You got me fucked up. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. And if you do it, that's on you. But that means that funk then latched onto your ass too, so get your ass from around me. I'm sorry. It's not that bad. I bet it ain't. How Jennifer Lewis say, if you sit in shit enough, long enough, it starts not to stink. The same applies to them. Smell like they done had a leprechaun step in shit and just tap dance all over their ass like pill. It's a no for me. You understand me? It's a no. Just like you look at other shit and you feel a certain type of way, the same. Oops, sorry, babies. My phone about to go there. But the same applies to you energetically and spiritually too. It's a no for me, Funk Master Flex. It's a no for me, Funky. Nope. Soul on stink. Pill. It's a big P-U. No thanks. Because I'm trying to tell you, we will be no. But listen, I got to get up off here, loves. I do got a few readings to do. But listen, know that I love you. Know that I love you. I believe in you. You're not about to let these people play with you. Because listen, chosen ones, that means you are part of my soul tribe too. So I'm not about to have anybody fuck with the members. You understand me? So know that I love you. Also, please don't let these people scam you. Chosen ones, I need you right now to click the link in my bio. Make sure that you following the right Instagram, because we got to get those followers up too, so you know who's really me and who's imitating me. But also, make sure you following the right shit, chosen ones, because don't let nobody play in your energy. Make sure that, again, I only got one Instagram, one YouTube, and one TikTok, all right? The link's in my bio. Remember, I'll never reach out to you for a reading because, again, you got to be ready to receive what I tell you. You understand me? So, again, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm going to tell you about you, your people you connected to, what they did, what you do, your past, your present, and your future. So when you're ready to receive that, then reach out to me. But until then, you're going to get your confirmations through other people. But again, the link's in my bio to book your reading. I'll never reach out to you, all right? Now, also, with that being said, I want to say I appreciate y'all so much, all right? All the love, all the likes, all the shares, all the subscribes. I appreciate you, and I'm very happy that we naturally, divinely aligned, all right? Know that I love y'all so much. I believe in you. I promise you. But you got to believe that about you too, all right? Don't let nobody make you step on yourself. You better than that. Your soul ain't on stink, all right? I love you so much. Thank you again. Listen, I'm going to get on here. I'm going to upload this live on my YouTube a little later, so turn your notifications on. Also, I'm going to get on here. Listen, I'm going to celebrate my Earth Day with y'all, all right? So, a few days is my Earth Day. Everybody, we going to celebrate together. But everybody who's been sending love in advance, I appreciate you too. I appreciate y'all. I love you so much. Y'all continue to be great, all right? Be great.